take a look at this geometry review. Now we will look at the milestones test again, that practice that you all did on Thursday afternoon. We'll look at it again this week, and we'll look to see where the formula page is. Did you all find that the other day? We'll look and we'll go through it, and we'll make sure that we understand how to find that. Whenever you find a problem that is circumference or area, you need to be using that formula sheet to see what the formula is. All right, so let's look at number 1. Choose the best answer. Use the figure for number 1 and 2. So, what type of angle is angle BFD? So I'm looking at BFD. What kind of angle is that? So I'm looking at, it's really both of these angles, but we're going to pretend this ray is not here. So what kind of angle is that? It's a 90-degree angle. How can I tell? It's got this little square right here in the corner. So that means that angle is a 90-degree angle, which is a right angle. So your answer is B. Does everyone see why it's B? All right. What is the measure of angle EFC? So EFC. So I'm looking at this angle right here. So I'm looking from this ray to this ray. How do I know that that is 90 degrees? Well, I know from here to here is 90, right? And then I know this whole thing makes a straight line, so that is what? A straight line is how many degrees? 180. So I would say 180 minus this 90 right here leaves this angle from here to here is 90. Is that right? No. That makes this 60. From here to here is 60, right? Because if this whole thing is 90, that's 60. So 60, so this is not right. EFC is this 30 plus this. So 60 plus 30 plus what? So that's 90. Yes, that's 90, right? Yes, 30, 60 plus this 30 is 90. So, but we're looking for this plus this. So this is 90 plus this 30. 90 plus 30 is how much? 120 is the right answer. I was looking at that one wrong. Because it's not just this 90-degree angle. It's 90 here plus that 30. So your answer is 120. That was Monday Morning Brain. Good. You're right. Okay. Use the figure for 3 and 4. Line AB is parallel to line CD. AB is parallel to CD. What is the measure of angle 8? What is the measure of angle 8? So I've got to decide this angle and this angle makes 180 degrees. So 180 degrees minus this 80 leaves how much here? 100 degrees. So angle 8 is 100 degrees because 100 plus this 80 is 180. All right. What type of angle relationship do angle 5 and angle 8 share? Angle 5 and angle 8 are across from each other. So they are what? They are vertical angles. Vertical angles are across from each other, and they're also congruent. What does congruent mean? Same shape and same size. You need to remember that they are congruent. So if 8 is 100 degrees, how many degrees is 5? If they asked us that. If this is 100, what's 5? 100. If this one's 80, what's angle 7? 80. You need to know that those are congruent. Vertical angles are congruent. What is the circumference of a circle with a radius of 8 centimeters? Use 3.14 for pi. So circumference, the formulas are 2 pi r, or pi times the diameter. You will have a formula sheet where you can look that up. So this tells us the radius is 8. So I'm going to use this formula. 2 times 3.14 times 8. Because we have the 2, we use 3.14 for pi, and it tells us the radius is 8. And when I do that on a calculator, I get 50 and 2400 centimeters. All right, number 6. Felix is drawing the outside lines on a basketball court that is 50 feet by 84 feet. What is the total length of the line he will draw to surround the court? Sorry. So a basketball court is a rectangle. And if this is 84 and this is 50, that makes this one 84 and it makes that one 50. And to find out how far it is all the way around, what do we do? Add. You knew how to do this one in 3rd grade. 50 plus 50 is 100. And then 84 plus 84 is 168. So your answer is B, 268 feet. A circle has a diameter that measures 16 inches. What is the area of the circle to the nearest tenth? Use 3.14 for pi. So I wrote down the formula. Area equals pi r squared. And it tells us it has a diameter of 16. So if the diameter is 16, the radius is 8. So 3.14 times 8 squared. 8 squared is 64. And so 3.14 times 64, your answer is C. Number 8, Ollie is putting chicken wire on top of the fish pond in her backyard to keep the birds out. The pond is 8 feet in diameter. How much chicken wire will she need? So is she just trying to go along the outside edge, or is she covering the whole surface? Covering the whole surface, so that is area. Area equals pi r squared. And it's telling us it's 9 feet in diameter. So if the diameter is 9 feet, the radius is 4 5/10. So 3.14 times 4 5/10 squared. Do that on a calculator and you should get B, 63 6/10 feet squared. Number 9, a Volkswagen Jetta trunk is 47 inches wide by 42 inches deep by 22 inches high. What is the volume of the trunk? Volume equals length times width times height. So that is just 47 times 42 times 22. And your answer is D. And the last one, what is the best estimate for the area of the figure? So I've kind of got this little Pac-Man shape. So it's a circle, but it's a circle that has part of it missing. So first I need to find the area of the circle. So area is pi r squared. Pi is 3.14. The radius is half the distance, so that's 2 squared. So 3.14 times 4 gives me 12 and 56/100 for the whole thing. But is the whole thing there? No. How much is missing? 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. How much is missing? 1/4 is missing. How much is there? 3/4. 1, 2, 3. So I said, what is 3/4 of 12 and 56/100? 3/4 of, is that right? It looks like I didn't write down all of my math. Thank you. So I said 3.14 times 4 equals 12 and 56/100, and then I need 3/4 of that. So of means to multiply. Let's see, where's my number? Times 12.5600. And so my answer is 9 and 4200 feet, and it's area, so it is squared.